doing? Welcome back to my channel. I know this is such a good look, isn't it? The headband under the hat look. I mean, I'm always saying it. I mean, I'm a fashion queen. I'm a fashion queen here. I am out for a hat with these two. Where's Sienna? There. Oh, they're absolutely filthy. It's come to that time of year, isn't it, where you end up just letting them be quite muddy because you haven't got the time to brush it all off if you're going to get a hat in. And definitely the enthusiasm and the motivation for riding has dwindled drastically ever since it started raining again and being cold and so on. Yeah, not feeling the love for it. It'd be a bit different if you're like working towards something. Like when I used to compete coupe in dressage throughout the winter, there was always so much to aim for, so it made sense to go for a ride. Well, nowadays, we've got so much to aim for, and I'm like, I think I'd rather stay inside and do boring house jobs like ironing or emptying the dishwasher or putting washing away. Go for a ride in the rain. But anyway, we are out, and that's the main thing. Very scruffy. You especially look incredibly scruffy, madam. She really enjoys her rolling at the moment, but she doesn't enjoy being groomed, so I had to have a little bit of a battle about trying to get the mud off, which is why we haven't really got the mud off today. She's on the hunt for cows. I can't see any cows. Oh, I can see cows. I don't think she spotted them actually. I can just see them over there. Yeah, so it's all got very muddy again, hasn't it? It happens rather quickly. Oh, and also, I'll tell you what really, I mean, I love the countryside. I could never live in a town or a city. I'm a country bumpkin. But this time of year, and foolish me for buying a white car, I washed my car on the weekend and it desperately needed doing. It was disgusting. Took it out today and the roads were just slick with mud, and I was like, I could have cried. Because I hate cleaning my car at the best of times. And I was like, oh no, it's going to be filthy. By the time I got home, honestly, you wouldn't have known I'd washed it. I was like, that was the biggest waste of time on the weekend. Yeah. Nothing you can do about it, is there? But it is soul destroying when, you know, your car was white and sparkling and then it's back to the kind of cow muck colour that it was before. Never mind. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? I also think foolish me for even bothering to clean it. It's not winter yet. It's not allowed to snow. It was raining a lot overnight and this morning, but it's changed a little bit. And now we've got some proper stuff. Well, not compared to you guys further up north, but for us down south, pretty good. I'm puffing because I just went and grabbed my camera to take a few snowy pics, and now I'm going to get them in. Oh, proper winter wonderland out here. I hate this weather. I can't get into my car this morning because it's frozen. I didn't realise it was... my phone said it was -1 last night. It definitely isn't -1. If there's that much ice on the windscreen that, look, even doing that doesn't take it off. I hate this weather so much. Just can't bear frosty morning. I mean, I can't even get in the car. Couldn't go anywhere even if I wanted to. It's just... I don't know whether to take my guys out for a ride. I have started tacking them up, don't itch. But I'm just a bit... I mean, the road is fine. I live near enough on a main road, so it's been busy out this morning, so the road won't be frozen, but I don't know. And it's really grey as well. If I swing around, look, it's not even blue sky sunshine, which is what the weather app said it's meant to be, and it's not. So the frost isn't going to lift until the sun comes out. And I feel like I'm just stuck here with lots of work to do, knowing that now it's going to be a hellish day of like running around like a headless chicken, isn't it? And I just want to turn you lot out in the field, which I can't do. Don't itch. I know what you're thinking. Don't itch. Anyway, I think I'm going to keep tacking them up. And then I might just have to risk it, because I can't just sit here doing nothing. Or stand here doing nothing. Blinking weather. I was organised, guys. And look! No frost. Just got to think ahead more. Oh, morning, guys. Another cold morning. On Mr. Coco, though, who looks rather gorgeous with the frost around him. No blue skies today, so it's going to be cold all day. I have spent 40, 50 quid on gloves in the past 2 days because my fingers can't cope with this weather. I've got winter riding gloves on as it is, but Coco, someone get me some grass braids. Coco, that's naughty. Yeah, my fingers can't cope with this weather. I think some people are due snow again today. I don't think we are, but exciting if you have got snow. Oh God, I feel so drained today. Yesterday was a day I never ever want to witness again. I found it really upsetting, and I'm not like an emotional person, but honestly it destroyed me. I was so upset about the situation. When I was driving to my last job of the day, I came across a man in the middle of the road with his little dog trying to fight off a much bigger dog that was attacking them. And honestly, it was the most horrific thing to see. The big dog, it was like bigger than a staffy, but it wasn't the size of a bully dog or anything like that. It was like an in-between. I don't know what the breed was. Anyway, it just kept jumping up and biting at this poor man's little dog, and he sort of had it swinging around on a harness, and they just couldn't get away from this dog. Anyway, I jumped out of my car. But I mean, I'm not very confident with big dogs anyway. Not that I've ever had an incident with one, I just never have been. This big dog had no collar on it, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anything on me that I could try and help. I mean, I was shouting at the big dog, not that I was going to make a blind bit of notice to it. It just kept jumping up and biting at this poor man's dog. And then I'd got quite close by this point, and then it jumped up and bit him on the arm, which then I was like, oh God. And the thing is, nowadays you hear it so much more in the news, don't you, about dogs attacking people and like that. And I sort of stepped back a bit because I was thinking, oh my God. Anyway, when the man got bitten, he dropped his dog, and his dog ran, and then this dog chased it. And honestly, I thought that dog was going to shred it. I really did. I thought that dog is never going to survive. The man was very upset and very traumatized by it all, and I think he was in shock because he sort of just stood there sort of just shouting that he'd been bitten, which, you know, is awful, but I was a bit more worried about his dog at the time. Anyway, they actually ran quite a distance, so I didn't kind of see, and other people were then dealing with it at like the other end of the road. Anyway, I have heard that the dog is okay and the man is okay, thank God for that. And then I carried on to my other job, and then on the way home I went back past, and there was 4 police cars out, and one of them was a police van, and I saw the people whose dog had attacked. They were saying goodbye to it, which I also found equally emotional, because 100% that dog has to go. You know, you cannot have a dog like that. It's too dangerous. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it's still very upsetting to see a dog being taken away, knowing it's going to be put to sleep. I don't know. I have no knowledge of dog, whether it's down to dog breed, whether it's down to the ownership and incorrect training, and I'm sure it's a bit of everything. But what is wrong with you today? He's a right spooky monkey today. It's that cold weather, isn't it? Whiz gets them. Anyway, the whole thing I found really upsetting, and then to top it off, when I got home, I reversed into my gate and put a nice big dent in the back of my car. I was like, oh my God, could the day get any worse? And then I went out to get the horses in, and they were galloping around like crazy, and they'd done a lot of mess in the field. Like, they'd obviously been galloping for a while, and I thought, you know when you're like, really? Like, not today, guys, this is not the day for it. So yeah, all in all, I found yesterday a bit too much, and I was like, I don't want to ever see a dog attack like that again. It was horrific. It really brought home how powerful dogs are and the damage they can do, and the kind of the difficulty of like being able to stop it when it's happening. It just, yeah, absolutely horrendous. Anyway, my arm's starting to ache, and I need to concentrate on this chap who, look at him looking for trouble, who's rather naughty today and rather fresh. I tell you what, guys, happy mood has been restored. Oh, it's a corker of an afternoon. Oh, I needed this. I needed sun and blue skies and a bit of warmth. Feel so much happier. I'm going to finish the vlog there, guys. I'm really sorry, I've literally just talked my way through it. But you know, sometimes what the vlogs are going to be a little bit like, but oh, this just makes me so happy. Oh, it's dreamy. See you again soon, guys.